Good morning. It is currently 6:44 in the morning. Z3 is behind me. I'm gonna go to Cars and Coffee because, yeah, and the reason I'm going so early is because I want to try and get a good spot, because for the first time, I'm actually gonna be parking in the main lot and not parking in a spectator lot. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's get started. Cold start, 1998 BMW Z3. Ugh. It's 6:49 in the morning. Oh boy. Neighbors are not going to be happy with that one. I just want to quickly point out, I have shoes on right now, and my knee is just hitting right into the steering wheel, which is not fun. So, just made it to Cars and Coffee, and immediately right behind me, there's two Alfa Romeo 4Cs and a Supra. Let's go take a look at them. Take a look at this. Black and white Alfa Romeo 4Cs right here. One's a coupe, one's a spider. Wow. I used to obsess over these cars when I was younger, and now I remember why. These things look really nice, and I know they perform really nice. So right next to the Z3, we have a Z4 parking right next. Check this out. Imported Lotus Elise. These things are now 25 years old, so you can import them. And this one's on the right hand, obviously. And it's actually for sale for $29,995, which, yeah. This one has a soft top, but that interior though, it looks a lot more, it looks even more stripped out than the 2005 Lotus Elise that was brought to the States, which is just crazy that something is more stripped out than that. Ever wonder what a Tesla with butterfly doors looks like? Probably not, but here it is. This Tesla Model Y has a set of butterfly doors on it, which is just crazy. So crazily enough, there is a tow truck here with a Dodge Demon GT350R and a Ferrari F8 here. Wow. Take a look at the Z4 right here. It is basically the identical spec to my Z3. Blue with a tan interior, except this one has chrome wheel or silver wheels, and mine has black wheels, obviously. But still, this is crazy to look at. It's like looking at an alternative universe of my Z3, essentially. Check this out. The new Z06 Corvette in orange with the black interior, but oh my goodness. These cars are incredibly rare to see, and here's one right in front of me. Wow. Take a look at this Bentley Continental GT right here. I don't really see these cars that often. Obviously, I saw one in the $50 million car meet video. If you haven't seen that, by the way, link in the description. But this generation, I don't see too much. I think I've seen maybe one on the road, but that's about it. Take a look at this. The Ferrari 296 GTB right here. You have this yellow right here that goes throughout the car, and it accents really well with this grayish color. It even goes through to the brakes, and on the inside you have an accenting yellow interior. It's not too noticeable, but it's very subtle. Like on the seats, the steering wheel has it, and speaking of the steering wheel, it's carbon fiber, which is just awesome. The craziest thing is that that's the exhaust right there. It's placed right in the center. I know a lot of other cars have that, but I think the way it's presented on this car, it just looks perfect. So under the hood, there's a twin turbo V6 made into a hybrid, which is just crazy to think that this is a hybrid Ferrari with a V6 in it. We live in a new world. I'll say this, I am freezing. My hand is really cold, but when you're around cars like this, including a GT500, I don't know why, it kind of warms you up just a little bit. Speaking of the GT500, it's right here in this acid green color. We have a white accenting interior, and it's like that proper amount of white accents, because it's just in the right spots where you want it to be, but not overdoing it. I thought my Z3 was all that, look what parked right next to me. The C8 Corvette, which is it's just red everywhere, and it's awesome like that. Wow. You have a red exterior right here, and then a bright red interior. Check this out right here. Yep. We have the BMW Z3. Oh man. Honestly, this one's a really nice spec. Silver with black. If I didn't get my Z3, this was the spec that I really wanted to get. But wow. Honestly, obviously I'm going to say that these cars are a lot of fun for the money, because they are. And they're styled very nicely, in my opinion. Check this out right here. We have not just one, but two Rivian R1Ts. This thing is large, I'll admit that. Wow, I really do say I'll admit that a lot. But this is the car right here. This one has an orange exterior with a black interior. I was about to mix those two up, but yeah. This is the bed of the R1T. It's actually really not too large, but it still does the job. Oh man, oh my goodness, this car looks amazing right here. Black interior on this one. Wow, honestly, this, I don't know why the steering wheel feels a little bit tiny. I know I can't really show much of it on camera, but comparatively to other cars, I don't know why this one just feels a bit smaller. But it's very minimalistic, but at the same time utilitarian, which I don't think many other cars have. If you guys are fans of Initial D, I think you guys might like this one right here. AE86 in the iconic silver as well. I'm not usually a fan of silver cars unless it's a BMW Z3, this, or like an Aston Martin. If you have any issues with that, leave it in the comments below. Take a look at this. This is the Nissan 400Z or Nissan Z, whichever one you want to call it. Man, wow. Black on black with black wheels as well. So I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. So I took a look at this car originally, and I just thought, oh, it's the new 8.6. And then I walked over to it, looked around for a second, looked back, and I was like, oh wait, this is a Dodge Viper. So that's my story of stupidity for the day. Speaking of the new 8.6, here it is. It's 2 cars away from that Dodge Viper, and there's actually a lot of similarity in the headlights if you take a look. Like on the Viper, they have like that winged appearance, and the new 8.6 shares a lot of similarities to that. Check this out right here, BMW Z3 Coupe. Honestly, these cars are impressive. I'm surprised they haven't put in a second row when BMW was designing this car, but I mean, they have their reasons. This thing still looks nice. Check this out right here. We have a Lamborghini Huracan STO, and it's dedicated to the unfortunate passing of Ken Block. But honestly, this color accents it so well with purple and red, and when you tie in the tribute pieces, it's amazing. This car is a beautiful spec, and it's a beautiful tribute to the late Ken Block. Check this out right here. We have a pearl white Aventador Roadster, and the craziest bit is the roof pieces are carbon fiber as well. This one, honestly, oh, there's some more carbon fiber right here as well. But wow, honestly, I never realized just how good looking these cars are until looking at one right now. Check this out right here. We have another Huracan STO, and this one is in blue and orange. I think this is the iconic color for this car. It works so well, which is crazy because usually if you have blue and orange, they don't really mesh well together, but in this car, it works relatively nicely. Take a look at this BMW i8 right here. Honestly, I know I said it before, but these cars have drawn up a lot of controversy. But honestly, I like them still. This one here has, oh man, I can see though why people have a hard time getting in these. But this one has an aftermarket carbon fiber steering wheel right there, which looks really nice for this car. You don't see these often though. Z4 M Coupe. You see a lot more Z3 M Coupes, but this one is still, this car has a lot of charm to it still. Honestly, I can see why people own these cars, but I think they deserve a bit more love. Alright, I gotta end this video fast because the battery's about to die, but just like that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And tell me how you feel about this video in the comments. It can be about the cars, it can be about how I'm filming, anything like that. And if you want to watch more, feel free to leave a subscribe. And just like that, I'm out. Peace.